What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your $1,400 third stimulus check update and daily news report. Happy Valentine's Day from our family to yours. In fact, I will have a special guest on this episode at the end of the video, so make sure to watch to the end, and happy Valentine's Day. There will not be an 11 p.m. video tonight because I am taking somebody to a nice dinner tonight for Valentine's Day. So yeah, there will not be an 11 p.m. video tonight. I will see you again at 10 a.m. in the morning. Hopefully this will reset the notifications that are not going out at 10 a.m. Remember to get notifications when our new videos come out. Subscribe down below and then click the bell icon to all notifications. New videos come out every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube will send out notifications for the first 3 videos of the day, but they kind of have that a little bit messed up, and they're sending it for the second half, the second, third, and fourth video. So hopefully this will reset it. Also, if you can, smash the like button for us. Happy Valentine's Day. Show your love for our channel and tell YouTube that you like our channel and that I'm doing a good job bringing you guys the latest news. Dr. Fauci says that the third stimulus check package needs to be passed in order to get money for schools to reopen again this year. He says, quote, "It's the first time that it's been put down in a document based on scientific observations and data over the last several months to a year, both in the United States and elsewhere. Part of that is to indicate and to suggest strongly that a preference be given to teachers to get vaccinated." I think that schools really do need more resources, and that's the reason why the National Relief Act that we're talking about gets passed. We need that, and the schools need more resources. He says, "I think it can be done. I mean, obviously, it's not a perfect situation, but it's really important to get the children back to school in the safest way as possible. Safe for the children, but also safe for the teachers and the other educators." Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments because it's a very kind of heated discussion on whether or not kids should be in person in school or whether they can just learn over Zoom conferences. Yeah, it's a tricky situation because if the kids catch COVID, bring it back to mom and dad and grandma and grandpa, well, then that's not a really good situation. But a lot of people think that children need to be in school learning because it's a much better solution for learning. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. The CDC has released a new roadmap policy on reopening schools. The roadmap centers on 5 mitigation strategies: universal and correct use of masks, physical distancing, hand washing and respiratory etiquette, cleaning and maintaining healthy facilities, and contact tracing in combination with isolation and quarantine. The CDC director says that most outbreaks in school are due to lax mask wearing. The CDC also says it's too early for states to be rolling back mask mandates, as some states are already basically removing their mask mandates and making it not mandatory to wear masks. A UK scientist also says that a new COVID-19 variant is likely linked to a higher death risk. A new document shows that there is evidence in the UK variant that it leads to more deaths and hospitalizations, but it is not clear why. This UK strand also spreads quicker than other variants, and the United States already has over 800 cases in 37 different straits of this new variation. There are also 82 other countries that have already gotten this new variant. On the third stimulus check, as you can see here, the third stimulus check, House panel has already approved the $1,400 third stimulus check payment. There's broad support from Senate Democrats. So what they have done is they have written the portion of the $1,400 third stimulus check in the U.S. House of Representatives and have passed it on the subcommittee level, which they're doing right now. They're actually working over this weekend and will be continuing to work this week to combine the 12 different portions of the bill to make up one master bill, the third stimulus check package bill, which will then be voted on in the House and then go to the Senate and the President for the final approval, as they're passing this through the reconciliation process, which means that they need only 51 votes in the Senate, which is all they'll likely get, as not a single Republican has voted yes on the preliminary proceedings of the reconciliation process to pass this third stimulus check package. Not a single Republican in the Senate voted for it. They are not going to vote for the third stimulus check package. It's going to have to be passed completely by the Democrats. All the Democrats in the House and the Senate, they can have a few Democrats in the House say no, but they will need every one of the Democrats in the Senate, all 50 of them. And then the tiebreaker will go to the Vice President Kamala Harris, who can then play the reconciliation card and basically pass this bill with only 51 votes in the Senate, where there's normally 60 needed without a reconciliation card. There is still a little bit of a fight going on in Congress, both between Democrats and Republicans and between Democrats and Democrats on a couple of different things. Number one is the income limits. Right now, they're set at $75,000 for an individual will receive the full $1,400 checks, along with $1,400 checks for children and $1,400 checks for adult dependents and college students. However, there is even some Democrats that think it should not be that high, and it should only be as high as $50,000 for an individual or $100,000 for a couple. However, the majority of Democrats think that the income limits should stay at the same. Full checks up to $75,000 and ends at $99,000 for an individual and double that for a couple. The other major fight, and this one might not make it, is the $15 an hour minimum wage increase, which is currently in the third stimulus check package. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says it will be in there and the House will pass it with it in there, most likely. However, when it goes to the Senate, that's a different story. Although Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is in favor of the $15 an hour minimum wage increase, there's two Democrats in the Senate that are not in favor of this, Kristen Sinema and Joe Manchin. And if either of them says they're going to vote no because that one thing is in that bill, well, then they'll have to amend the bill, potentially take that out or amend it and reduce it. Joe Manchin says he's willing to go up to a $11 an hour minimum wage, which is still about a 50% increase from where we are now at $7.25 on the federal level. A lot of states are already more than $7.25, but about 40% of the United States is not and is still at $7.25. Some states, such as Florida, have already passed a $15 an hour minimum wage that happens in the future. It's a step up plan. Just like the current proposal is, it doesn't go to $15 an hour immediately. It gets there gradually by 2025. However, the big risk is by including the $15 an hour minimum wage, when it goes to the Senate, if either of those two senators say that they're going to stand their ground and not pass the third stimulus check package, literally that one vote will make it not pass because they need every single Democrat in the Senate, all 50 of them, to pass this third stimulus check package. If they don't get it, if they only get 49, they will not be able to pass it. They will have to amend it, potentially take out the $15 an hour minimum wage or reduce it and then pass it. So if they take it out, it doesn't look like they'll be able to pass the $15 an hour minimum wage as a standalone bill at this point because, well, the same rules will apply. They will still need 50 votes at least if they go through the reconciliation process at all with that. If they don't, they'll need 60 votes. They'll never get 60. They'll barely be able to even get the 50. But again, the same thing will happen if Kristen Sinema or Joe Manchin said no. Well, then they're not going to for surely be able to pass that as a standalone bill. So the only way to pass that at this point is through the third stimulus check. If you're a pro $15 an hour minimum wage, if you're against $15 an hour minimum wage, well, same rules still apply. But I don't think they have enough support to pass it as a standalone bill right now. The only way they can pass it right now, at least, is to do it through the third stimulus check package and have it combined with all the other stimulus things in there, the checks, the unemployment checks, the mortgage and rental assistance, the $3,000 to $3,600 checks for children, the money for schools, money for vaccines, all small businesses, all the different things that are in there. They really need to lump that in there if they want to pass that because there's not enough to support to pass that as a standalone bill. So just keep that in mind. Now, that doesn't mean they won't be able to pass it next year. Maybe if we're out of the pandemic, a lot of people are saying that it just shouldn't be increased right now during the pandemic, as already 20% of small businesses have already gone out of business. And this will just crush them even more if they have to basically double their wages or increase their wages by a significant amount each year when they can barely stay in business right now and are basically struggling and on life support now. But it is possible they could pass a smaller minimum wage increase, such as $11 an hour, which is still a 50% increase. But if they don't pass it in the third stimulus check package, then that bill is going to have a much, much harder time. Also, because of a presidential executive order, Obamacare, also known as the Affordable Care Act, as signups reopened now as Democrats are pushing for more COVID relief, this has provided a new window of opportunity for people to enroll into Obamacare at this point. Healthcare.gov's market for subsidized health plans has reopened on Monday for a special 3-month sign-up window as Democratic-led Congress pushes for a boost in financial help that could cut premiums by double digit. That is also included in the third stimulus check package. This enrollment period during the pandemic is an early test of President Joe Biden's strategy to use the Affordable Care Act as a springboard toward health coverage for all. Advancing on a parallel track, the new stimulus bill from House Democrats would offer a generous, though temporary, increase in subsidies for people covered by the law known as Obamacare. Quote, "It is a hugely important signaling move. The administration is doing more than having open enrollment here. They're saying they want to make this coverage more affordable. For clients, it's probably their last chance to enroll in health insurance for 2021. So take advantage of this now if you need to." And I'm here with my special Valentine, my wife, Laurel.
Hello.
She's a big part of this channel. She does all of our editing and our thumbnails and a lot of our research. Yeah. And I'm here with my red Valentine's Day face. I'm on steroids right now, prednisone, for my back issue. Seems to be helping a little bit, but it definitely took a lot of energy out of me yesterday.
Yeah.
In between videos, I basically laid down in bed the whole day.
Yeah.
And tell them how you're doing.
I'm okay. I mean, you're in pain every day per usual. I've just learned how to live that way.
Could be worse. Could be
Yeah,
a
I know.
lot worse.
I know. That's what I try to
A
tell
lot
you.
of people have it a lot worse than us.
I know.
But we're going out to a nice dinner after this for Valentine's Day. Well, what do
Mhm.
you plan on getting?
Scallops. I love seafood. Part of my family's from New England, so.
Yeah, we used to go to Cape Cod every year and tell them all the fun things you would get there, the little scallops in the boat.
Oh, just like the simplest made, freshest scallops with like breadcrumbs on top. Oh,
And like half those restaurants have now gone out of business now because of the pandemic.
yeah, it's pretty sad.
So
Really
if we
sad.
do go back there
It may be
this year or
completely
next
different.
year, yeah.
Well, and then the hurricane devastated the beaches.
What was one of your favorite one? The lobster claw?
Yeah. The lobster claw in Orleans, Massachusetts.
And yeah, Nauset Beach got destroyed.
Yep.
Like what was that? Last year by like a hurricane in the winter.
And it completely wrecked the beach food shack that was there. And
Yeah, and then the Small Business Association kicked them out and wouldn't let them rebuild. I felt bad for them.
I know. That place has been there forever.
Yeah, restaurants are really struggling. Really struggling right now. And honestly, it's not going to be going away anytime soon.
No. No, it's not.
I'm probably going to get a steak tonight. I'm a steak man.
Yeah. I try to get him to eat seafood, but he's been brainwashed since he was a kid that seafood's not good.
I know. It just doesn't taste good to me. It's just,
It did. He had sushi when he was drunk and he liked it.
That doesn't sound like. Does that sound like me?
He's like, this is good.
Yeah. The next week I was like, I ain't eating that.
I know. It's all a mental block.
Yeah, it is for real. I do grill out a lot in the summer though. I'll grill some steaks out in the summer, but now it's like 4 degrees outside.
And it's supposed to be even colder tonight. And I guess there's like a big storm coming and everything. So we'll be hunkering down here at home, not like we ever leave anyway. I say to Jimmy, it's always 79 or 70 degrees in here.
79?
No, 79, I'd be exploding into a fireball.
Girl.
But it's always a balmy 70 in here every day. So who cares what it is outside?
Yeah. All we have to do is make YouTube videos for you guys and
make sure my child eats.
Yeah, and
sleeps.
And spend time with each other, and that's about it.
Yep.
We're lucky if we get to watch like an hour of TV every night.
I know. I'm looking forward to when we can like actually start watching movies again and stuff.
We just started watching this show called Salvation on
Netflix?
Amazon Prime.
Oh, Prime.
And it's about It's a space show. That's all I'll say.
We
But
love
if you,
space
it's not
shows.
new. It's a couple years old.
I think I got you into space.
I'm trying to go to space right now.
But like when I first met you, my love of space, I think, got you interested. You weren't into
What?
space before then.
What do you mean? I was like the first man in outer space.
For real though.
I can't
You had
remember.
never even seen the Perseids
We've been
before
we've
me.
been together for like ever. We've been together for how many years?
Okay.
Like 16 years.
17 this year.
And this year will be our 10th year anniversary
Yes, correct. Of
of
wedding.
being
Wedding.
married.
Yeah.
I made her wait 7 good long years before I
I
proposed or
waited a
before we got
long time.
married.
And do you remember what day you proposed on?
Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what year was that?
That was 2010.
We were just young stud muffins back then.
Back before social media was all the rage it is. I have like 0 pictures from that night. And he filmed it, but I can't find the tape. And I kick myself every
I
day for
know we
not being
didn't.
able to find it.
Phones weren't what they were
No, they
now.
weren't. And
I
you
don't even know
didn't
if
document
I don't
everything.
even know if iPhones were out back then, 10 years ago.
I don't know.
11
But
years
people
ago.
didn't document things like they do now.
Now we're on YouTube every day, so it's documented.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys have a happy Valentine's Day. Let us know what you're doing for Valentine's Day. Even if you're staying home, maybe making a special meal or just saying hello to a loved one or saying hello to us, your extended family. We want to wish you guys happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
So thanks, guys. We will see you again. There will not be an 11 p.m. video because we're going out to dinner. So we will see you guys in the morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Remember, every day, 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m., and 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can click this top video over here to watch my newest stimulus check videos next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. We have dozens of students that have replaced their 9-to-5 income selling products on Amazon. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, guys, and we will see you
In the next video. Happy Valentine's Day.